Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, information reaching us right now is that Ooni of Ife have declared his stand amidst his kinsmen. Okay, we heard that allegedly they were having their meeting, as in the meeting for the Kinsmen, you know. So they said while the meeting was going on, an elder just got up. And instead of the elder to talk about the topic they were discussing, which is the way forward for the Ile-Ife kindred, kingdom. So what the man started talking was about Queen Naomi, that all this problem they are facing today is Queen Naomi's fault. That if she have, had it been that she agreed and returned back to the palace when Ooni went to beg her at the first time and all of that, that this issue wouldn't have escalated to this extent, that the palace wouldn't have been where it is right now. That is because she is so selfish and all of that, that if she ever thinks about the kingdom, that she's not supposed to be behaving that way and all of that. They say why the man was saying that Queen Naomi is not reasonable enough to see the kind of problem that she is causing for the kingdom, and hey, they said why the man was talking about that Ooni's father tackled him, telling him, how can you be talking about Naomi in a meeting of the elders where we are discussing the way forward for the kingdom? How is Queen Naomi part of this meeting? Why will you leave the important thing that is expected of you to talk and start talking about Queen Naomi? What exactly do you stand to gain by saying all these bad things you are saying about Queen Naomi? My people, they said why the moment Ooni's father stopped talking, Ooni stood up. Ooni told them clearly that you see that Queen Naomi, if you love Queen Naomi, you love me. If you speak against Queen Naomi, you are speaking against me. If you condemn Naomi, you are condemning me. Naomi is a human being. She is a woman, just like the ones you have at home. And you know how some of them behaves. And she is not perfect. And I wasn't looking for a perfect woman when I went for her. So, if you really want to respect yourself, it will be better that we concentrate on why we are here and leave everything about Queen Naomi out of this meeting, or else. Because any further thing you say concerning Queen Naomi in this meeting, you are talking to me directly. I've not come to complain to you about Queen Naomi. I am still on top of the game. I am still in charge. So I don't know why Queen Naomi should be the topic here when we have some important things to talk about. So they said the way Ooni shunned that man. Then another kinsman also got up and started saying his own, blaming that man for bringing Queen Naomi's issue, where they are talking about something very important on how to move the kingdom forward. And at a point, they started asking the man who sent you, that maybe one of the Olories have paid you to come and start with the topic of Queen Naomi in the midst of the elders and all of that. Then, I also want to remind us that, you see, most of these women that we are talking about, the elders, sorry, they are brothers and uncles to some of the Olories. According to the information, in their midst, about 3 or 4 of them are uncles and brothers to Olori Ashley. So you see why they will bring out or bring up Queen Naomi's issue there. Then someone like Olori Ronke, according to the information reaching us, amongst the elders, she might be having like 3 to 4 uncles and brothers among them. So I believe from this explanation, you will understand where that is coming from. Maybe they've had meetings on how they are coming to the Kinsmen's meeting to discuss or to paint Queen Naomi black, so that their own sisters will stand a chance of being in Ooni's good book, or maybe why they will not leave the palace as the Ooni instructed them. Because I used to tell you guys that sometimes, from the look of things, from the way I am viewing this whole story, the possibility that there are men behind those women telling them, go ahead, we are right behind you, nothing will happen. Or some of them are the ones planning against the throne, thereby using their sisters, the Olories, flaunting them, as in trying to use them to achieve their evil plans and all of that. So because if they don't have any interest in that Olori issue and all of that, I don't see the reason why a kinsman who have come for a serious meeting would divert from why he was in the meeting to start talking about women issue. Yes, I don't think they have that right, and it is reasonable enough for them to start talking about, unless that is the topic at the moment, unless that is why they were called to come and talk about it. But for the fact they are in that meeting for a different thing altogether, I believe that they must have had that meeting believing that if they raise up the topic and someone back them up, they will divert from why they were there and start talking about Queen Naomi, thereby making her look bad among the other elders who doesn't know what is going on. So, but one thing I know for certain is God is in control. And thank God that Kabiyesi intervened, and his father was smart enough to notice what is about to happen. Because if not for the way they said he shunned the man and tackled him, the man would have gone on and on to say things, and other people might even support him, thereby tarnishing Naomi's image in their midst. But God fights for those who doesn't have those that fight for them. Anyways, I just saw this gist on social media and I thought I should share it with you. Don't forget that they are all alleged information. They have no proof. I wasn't in their meeting. No. So always bear that in mind. So thank you once again for watching. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up, like, and share. My God will bless you for sharing. Bye for now. I love you guys.